Coming to the different systems involved in the production of sounds, we have three systems. The first one, the respiratory system. The second one, phonatory system. And the third, the articulatory system. And coming to the respiratory system, we know it is the air from the lungs which gets modified into speech sounds. Okay. The air from the lungs is modified by the different parts or organs involved in the phonatory system and the articulatory system. So, regarding English as well as other Indian languages, it is the air which comes out through the mouth or through the nose. Such a process is what we call pulmonic aggression. Okay. Pulmonic refers to the lungs and aggression, okay, pulmonic aggression means the coming out of air. But there is another process what we call pulmonic ingression. Pulmonic ingression refers to the taking in of air. So, in the case of English or other Indian languages, we pronounce sounds by the coming out of air, but there are certain languages like Sindhi and in certain African languages, some sounds are produced by the ingression of air. So, here we are concerned only with pulmonic aggression. So, coming back to respiratory system, we know what is the process of respiration. Okay, the taking in and the coming out of air is what we term respiration. Different organs involved in the respiratory system. We have the lungs, the two lungs, and this is the windpipe, or otherwise we call them the tracheae. This is the oral cavity, and this is the seat of phonatory system, and this is the nasal cavity. So, the external air passes in through the nose and it passes through the windpipe, reaches the lungs. During the expulsion of air, the diaphragm contracts, the lung air passes through the windpipe, it reaches here, and it can pass through the oral cavity or through the nasal cavity depending upon the position of the soft palate. What soft palate is and how it functions we will discuss later when we discuss the articulatory system. Anyway, the organs involved in respiratory system are only this much: the lungs, the windpipe, the nose. Phonatory system comprises of the larynx and the vocal cords. Okay. The larynx, which is situated at the topmost portion of the windpipe or tracheae here. So, larynx is a box or a casing made up of cartilage and muscle, and inside the larynx there is the vocal cords. Vocal cords again is a membranous structure, a lip-like structure made up of ligaments and soft muscles. So, the vocal cords, it is attached in the front and separated at the back. So, the vocal cords, if this is a windpipe, suppose this is a windpipe. So, the vocal cords are situated horizontally on the topmost position of the windpipe. The vocal cords can assume two positions, the open position and the closed position. The space between the vocal cords is called glottis. Okay. So, when we breathe, the vocal cords are open, that is the normal position of the vocal cords. The vocal cords are open, so the air can escape freely while we are breathing. There is another position that the vocal cords can take, it is the closed position. When we consume food, usually the vocal cords remain in the closed position, the glottis is closed, so that the food particles will not enter this particular windpipe or trachea. We have another diagram here. This is the oral cavity and this is where the larynx is. The vocal cords are situated here, and this is the windpipe or tracheae, the other one the food pipe. Okay, when we are consuming food, the vocal cords will remain closed, so that there is no possibility for the food particles to enter the tracheae or the windpipe. Okay, so there are two positions for the vocal cords, open position and closed position. Okay. Coming to the articulation, we have 44 sounds in English, and these sounds can be classified as voiced sounds and voiceless sounds. Okay, the classification of voiced and voiceless depends on the position of the vocal cords. If the vocal cords are open, the air can escape through that gap. That gap is what we call glottis, freely, without any phonation or vibration. Such sounds are called voiceless. Okay, the vocal cords are open, the air can escape freely and continuously without vibrating the vocal cords. Such sounds are voiceless. Okay, among the 44 sounds, 9 sounds are voiceless. Coming to the second position of the vocal cords can remain in closed position. If it is closed, the air can escape only after vibrating the vocal cords. Due to the air pressure from below, there will be sudden opening and closing of the glottis, and the air escapes after vibrating the vocal cords. Such sounds are voiced sounds. The remaining 35 sounds are voiced. Okay, so that's the significance of phonatory system. So the air from the lungs gets modified by the phonatory system and the articulatory system. So we determine whether a sound is voiced or voiceless depending on the position of the vocal cords.